welcome to Yiannimize. Yeah, I'm very well.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us. Do you want to sort of introduce yourself? Tell us who you are.
So my name is Yianni. I own a company called Yiannimize, and we wrap cars for high net worth celebrities, and had a TV show, big social media. Some people know me, some people will be like, who is this random guy on stage? And they're the people that we're doing this for.
Absolutely. So how did you get into this? It's an unusual thing. How did you get into vehicle wrapping?
About 20 years ago, there'll be some older people in the audience that will know about the Sky vans. Remember the Sky vans? You know, like the Sky Sports and like the Simpsons on the back end? Yeah. That was wrapping, but that's digital print. And I was like, that's really cool, but what about if we can do it like single colours? And back in the day, people didn't trust vinyl, and early days of vinyl, they'd be like, oh, if you wrap your car and you take the vinyl off, it's going to take all the paintwork off. And I'll be honest, it did a few times, early days of vinyl, but it's come so far now. So I was like, let me do it. I was fortunate enough that I'd done it for celebrities, football players, and this was before the days of Instagram. And the minute you do it for one celebrity, and you do it on a good car, whether it be a BMW, a Range Rover, people trust it. When you do one, it becomes a snowball effect. And that's pretty much the early days of how it happened.
So who's the first sort of celebrity footballer that you did? Do you remember?
A football player called Bakary Sagna for Arsenal and Theo Walcott. Those were my two original guys. But then there was another player called William Gallas where we done his SLR in chrome silver. The people are nodding their heads. That was like a groundbreaker. It was like a crystal ball driving around. How legal it was, I don't know. But it was like the early days of chrome.
So I'm guessing you do that job and then you sort of filmed it, you made your channel, and that's where you get the eyeballs of it, people seeing it.
It was before even YouTube. So before YouTube, Instagram didn't exist, it was Twitter. Obviously it's X now. It was Twitter. So we put stuff on Twitter, and then when you've got people like, I don't know, like a Harry Styles from One Direction or a James Corden, they would retweet your tweets. And that is how I built my following. But I was the guy, so everyone knew me as famous amongst famous people. So what I mean by that is any normal person wouldn't know who I was, but the celebrities knew who I were. So because I've done all their cars, it would be a football player, a musician. So I would go to a restaurant, as an example, and a football player would come and be like, oh, Yianni, give me a hug. A musician would come in, oh, Yianni, give me a hug. And all the people sitting down having dinners would be like, who is this guy? Why are these people, these celebrities, talking to this random guy? And that's what it was. And then Instagram came about, and that was like the game changer for me. Instagram is pictures, visual, and the minute we started putting stuff on Instagram, it just went to the moon.
Fantastic. So, I mean, there's got to be some real challenges working with celebrities and their much-loved cars. I mean, how do you deal with that with these guys?
Early days, you get nervous around them, especially for me. I'm a massive football fan. I was a massive Arsenal fan. To be able to drive into the training ground, park in the first team car park, see all the Ferraris and Lambos, I was like, oh my God, and like, Yianni, do my car. And I'm just like, you know my name? Like, wow, how is that? How do you even know my name? So you get very, very gassed, but you have to keep it professional, because if you become a fan, they don't give you the respect. So I had to try and keep it professional, be a businessman, and be like, you know what, I'm doing the job. You're paying me to do a job. Let me keep it professional. And that is probably the best advice I can give. I know it's very easy to see someone that you either look up to or you respect. And yes, you can get a picture, and yes, you can talk to them, but take the opportunity to talk to them and get some knowledge from them rather than just a picture.
Yeah. So at a personal level, take the celebrity out of it. You chat two guys talking about their car. But it's important then to get that picture at the end of it and all the rest of the support that goes with it.
The proof, because there was a lot of people that would be like, I done that football player's car, I done that football player's car. I'm like, no, you never. I had the pictures, I uploaded the pictures, I showed it, say, that guy came to my workshop and it was done with me. The biggest change for me early days, so people know me probably 3 different ways. Should we test this? Who knows me from doing KSI's car? Okay, so we got OGs, okay? Here are the new people. Who knows me from Carwow? See, Carwow, okay? And then who knows me from the Yiannimize, the rapping and the TV show? Okay, so I've got 3 different audiences from 3 different areas. KSI is original, old school, done his car, his Lamborghini, and that was famous. That's like the most viewed Lamborghini ever on the planet. Do you know who KSI is? course you don't. I knew you wouldn't. I knew you wouldn't know who KSI.
I'm looking around at a certain age. I'm gonna get. I could guess, but I'm not gonna.
Have a guess.
It's a musician of some sort.
Musician. He's actually a musician, but that's not what he's known for. He's like a very big YouTuber, and he does like boxing and things like that now.
Okay.
Do you know what Carl Wow is? Can we get someone else?
Come on. So, where's my
You know what rapping is, don't you?
You know what rapping is? Absolutely.
We're good.
We're good. So tell me, what is Carwell? I mean, there's a few people that are sort of older won't know. What do you explain Carwell?
So Carl Wow is we drag race cars. So myself and a guy called Matt Watson. Some people love Matt. Some people love me. I don't know if I should ask this. Who's a better driver? If you think I'm a better driver, put your hand up.
Oh, wow, your friends aren't even putting their hands on. Oh, you just one job.
Who thinks Matt's a better driver?
Oh,
I'm going again.
I can't even believe Craig.
You might beat down shoulders our ass.
But hang on a minute. So we might being the better driver or the more stylish driver?
I'll be honest, all you've got to do is react. You put your foot down and it's a straight line. Anyone can do it. It's just based on reaction time. So we race loads of different cars, Ferraris, Porsches, Lambos, McLarens, Tesla Cybertrucks. And it's a massive YouTube channel. They've just hit 10 million subscribers. And yeah, we do a lot of videos on there. People love it. They love to watch it.
Okay, and presumably you're rapping those. I remember drag racing from my youth. It was all about putting teeth on them and all kinds of things.
Yeah, it's a different. Yeah, we're just racing cars and people just love the content. It's YouTube.
All right. Lovely. One of the things I want to talk to you about more seriously is we've been looking here about getting more young people into our business, the sign trade, and vehicle wrapping is part of the sign industry. Have you got some advice, tips for people just getting into the market and what they need to do?
I think it's about people understanding what it is. I think wrapping is very, very visual. It's very, very look at me, whether it be a single colour. So people will know you can wrap a car, whether it be pink, blue, orange, in chrome, and everyone knows wrapping for that. But if you do a digital print, you can make it your own design and your own style. And that is how you need to sell it, for me, to the younger audience. Because anyone can have a car wrapped in blue or green. But if you make it your own style, your own design, whether it be like an LV print or your face or a style that you drew, that you can now go to a company here and they can print that design for you on digital printed vinyl, and you can apply that to your car where it's a one-of-one. That is how you sell it to the younger audience, because the wrapping is already known out there. And I think the TV show done a load of work for that, where people really didn't know about wrapping. And I was fortunate enough that a lot of people in the wrap industry would come up to me and say, Yianni, thank you so much for the TV show. It really put it on the map. And we are so busy based on you doing that TV show, because people didn't know what wrapping was. And it was, what does it mean? Like, oh, when you do your books in school, is it like the cling film that you put over it? So it depends how old you are, but I think nowadays the wrapping game is huge now, and obviously the digital print side.
Yeah, and I've seen that you design colours now. I've seen a story a little while back where you did it in a shocking pink that your daughter designed, but you went and sort of created the ink.
Yes, I went to Avery and created my own colours, 4 my own colours. One of them was Tutu pink. My daughter wanted a pink car, so I made my Lamborghini Revuelto pink. It's white now, by the way, guys, but it's that one there, yeah. And I done it in pink, which was cool, it was different, but you got to remember, it's a wrap. So you can take the wrap off. I can put it back to the original colour. This is about education and explain to people, if you buy a black car, you drive that car for 6 months, a year. If you sell that car, 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose money. If you wrap that car for £2,000, £3,000, it feels like you've got a new car. So why would you go and sell that car that you love because you want it in a different colour? And you're not going to paint it because then it's permanent. You might as well wrap it. And if you're going to wrap it a stupid colour like pink, it's obviously going to affect the resale. Because it's a wrap, just take the wrap off, put it back to black, and then many more people will prefer a black car rather than a pink car. It's just, again, it goes back education, explaining to people why wrapping is so good.
How often do people change the colour of their cars? Are really real celebrities?
My client base all the time. My clients do 4 or 5 wraps a year.
Really?
But I to be fair, I do 4 or 5 wraps a year on all my cars. They do it a lot. But some people have a wrap on and they'll keep it on there for 3 or 4 years. And it does last because the vinyl has come a long way now. It's incredible, the vinyl. As I said, I know from 20 years ago how bad it was. And what it is today is day and night.
Presumably it adds a layer of protection as well to the car. I mean, it's got a practical level.
Listen, it's protected. It's not PPF, which is paint protection film, but it still protects it from stone chips. From if someone keyed your car, as long as they're not going really hard on it. That's the whole idea. Protect the paintwork of the car.
Yeah,
And change the colour and enjoy it.
good stuff. So we had to ask before the show, we asked sort of visitors to sort of send questions in for you. I'll do a couple, then we'll ask the guys here if they've got some questions. Someone said, how do you make sure your staff remain at the top of their game, and are they motivated by working with celebrities?
Okay, so my two main staff that everyone knows are Nico and Mark, my Filipino boys. They've been with me 12, 13 years, and they've just set up their own company now called Yiannimize. We've got to, okay, so I worked for many, many people before I had my own business. And when I used to go to school, I used to have that Sunday feeling, whereas Sunday would come, I'd wake up on a Sunday, I'd be like, oh my God, I've got school tomorrow. And then as I got older, I started working for people. And on the Sunday, I was like, oh my God, I've got work tomorrow. And I hated that feeling. You shouldn't hate to go to work. I understand we all have to work because we have to earn money to survive and live. But if you can make an enjoyable environment for them where they come and it's cool and we have a laugh and the music can be playing and they get to meet celebrities that are coming in and they enjoy what they do and they get paid well, why would you not enjoy going to work? So I tried to create a family environment where we had fun. It was business and you would know about it if you weren't pulling your weight, but we would have fun. And I think people are taking out the fun element of work nowadays. And in the UK, we work for the taxman, let's be honest. We work for him Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably Thursday now, we work for the taxman, and Friday we work for ourselves. That's very nice and generous of them, isn't it?
Day off there.
Yeah, exactly.
You really enjoy what you do, so.
I love what I do. I love this industry, passionate about this industry. I love the fact that it's on social media. I love the fact that I was one of the early pioneers to get it out there to the masses from the younger audience. I love the fact when business owners come up to me and say, Yianni, oh wow, it's amazing what I do in my business, because I can't wrap everyone's cars and I handpick my customers now because I've been around a long time. But you've got customers, you've got wrap companies up and down the country that are now earning a living from the wrap industry, and you can learn this industry, you can get into it, and it's a great trade. It's like being an electrician or a plumber. It's just a different trade. And why would you not want to do this? And if you're good at it, you can make some serious money.
Stuff. So another question that's come in is, how do you make the customer feel special? You have special customers, so even if it's a Tottenham player, how do you make them feel special?
Customer service. I'm a person that, and this is what I realised early on over the years, a lot of people work 9 to 5. At 1 minute past 5, people's phones are off or they're not replying. Oh, I'm not. Well, he thinks he can message me at 6 o'clock in the evening. Like, not me. You want to message me at 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, I will respond to you, obviously, if I'm around. But I'm happy to respond to people, especially with football players, guys. Football players play football on a Saturday. A Friday night, they are usually in their hotel rooms. They're bored. They're waiting for the game. They're not allowed to go out. So what are they doing? They're sitting online. Yianni, I've just seen this online. Yianni, I've just seen that. And I respond to them like, no problem. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? I close the majority of people on a Friday night when other people are out enjoying themselves. Of course, go out and enjoy yourself, but find that balance. I like to have my phone on all the time and I will respond to people. If you only work that 9 to 5, it's very, very difficult. And one bit of advice I would give to people that work for someone else, everyone wants to have their own business. And that is cool, but it comes with a lot of pressures, a lot of stresses, and a lot of overheads. But if you do want to do something, after 5 o'clock, how are you working on yourself? Because at 5 o'clock, people will go home, they'll go to the gym, they'll eat food, and they sit and watch TV for the rest of the night. How is that improving you? How is that helping you? YouTube now is the best tool on the planet, and you can learn anything on YouTube. Work on yourself after 5 o'clock, and then you can learn a new industry or you can learn something new to try and grow your own business. But never leave your job, your personal job that you earn money from every single month, and set up a company while you're growing it. Get your money every single month, grow your company, and then leave it after. People leave way too quick nowadays, and then they're like, damn.
That is great advice. I've said that to my kids. Okay, so another question we've had is about YouTube there. So your YouTube channel, you've got a huge following. It's over 2 million. I mean, wow.
About 2.2 on my Yiannimize one and whatever on my personal.
Anyway, the question is, how have you managed it, and what has it done for your business and for you personally?
YouTube is a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. Same with social media. I say social media is the devil because I think it can really work against you. When you have this cancel policy now where they want to try and cancel people for having fun or doing stuff. Yes, that there has to be a limit to what you do. If you're trying to grow your business, if you put the correct content out, it will grow. People want it overnight though, and it goes down to my kids or to whoever it is. They want to put a video up today. Oh, only done 100 views. Oh, it's rubbish. It's 100 people that have seen your content. You can't base it on someone like myself that does millions of views. You've got to do the journey. And social media doesn't let people do the journey because they just think, well, I want it overnight. They see all the cars and they see nice watches and the big house. I'm like, you look at myself, I've been working since I was 16 years old. This wasn't overnight success. I've been grafting, but the younger generation want the overnight success. And I said this to someone that asked me a question earlier today. There's two ways to put a video out. You can either put a video out to try and make it go viral, or you can put a video out to try and get business. Now, you can put a video out that may do 100 views and get you 10 customers on the back of that. But you can put a video that does 1 million views and you get 0 customers. Why are you chasing the 1 million views? That's not adding any value. Yes, your brand is out there, but no one's spending any money. Go for the customers. Make yourself different. Step out of the usual, oh, I want to do something, I want to throw this table up in the air now, okay, to try and get views. It's not putting any, sorry, I hit you in the front, but it's not gonna add any money in your pocket. You've got to try and make revenue.
But how do you keep on? You obviously have to keep working out where the business is coming from at the same time. How do you do that?
You've got to enjoy what you do. I think that's key. A lot of people do content to try and make money. Whereas if you enjoy what you do, I think it comes across on the videos. I've shot videos in the past where I really couldn't be bothered to film that day. And people will say in the comment section, they don't lie. They know. They're so clever. They know. And the comment section will be like, Yianni wasn't feeling it today. He really didn't want to be there today. And I was like, yeah, you're not all right. I really didn't want to film today. Whereas another day I'll be really on it. And it's weird. That video will do a lot more views. They know. So if they feel that you're engaged or you're like, I'm here today and you can see that I'm engaged. I'm enjoying talking to these guys here. Or I could sit and be really miserable or just like not interested. They would know. They can tell. And they'll be like, oh, I saw Yianni on stage. He really didn't want to be there today. It was like a payday, but he didn't care. But I'm passionate about what I do, and I want to try and give back some knowledge, some experience, and some help because I've done it. And listen, I've failed at a lot of things in life. It's all going to work. Listen, social media is the showreel of your amazing. Look at me, big car and big house. Look at me, I'm so famous. I don't show the things that have gone wrong or where I've had real bad problems.
No, right. Well,
I show it, but other people don't.
Was there a particular photo or bit of video that really pushed you up another level?
On YouTube, it was KSI. It was this YouTuber who was just a monster. And I've done his Lambo, and I've done 10 million views. That was the big thing on YouTube. And the TV show. The TV show brings a different audience. There's older people. Yianni Supercar Customizer that was on Sky and on BBC Three. That's a different audience because people don't watch TV nowadays. Or the older generation watch TV. The younger generation only watch YouTube. So I'm fortunate enough that I've got the younger generation and I've got the older generation. You've got to work. The TV show wasn't something that I planned. I got it on the back of the YouTube that they watched my channel. They're like, we reckon we could do a TV show here. And I was like, okay then. And it was just, I just got it that way.
Yeah. Is there like a camaraderie between you kind of top YouTubers? So you've done something for KSI. Are there other YouTubers you kind of do stuff for each other? Promote each other, help each other in that sense.
Collaborations are key.
That's the word.
Collaborations are key. I try and collaborate with everyone. People have an issue with working with other people or liking someone else's or resharing. Why? And it's that old saying that me promoting you is not going to take any shine away from me. Well, why would I want to not promote? It's different if you and me, I've got a rap business and we're right next door to each other. Of course, I'm not going to promote you. But why would you not want to work with other people? Their audience, they might have only 5,000. I've got 100,000 example. But they're 5,000 people I may not have. So why wouldn't I want to work with them and try and help them, push them and promote them? And do you know what I want? Do you know what I like? Do you like? Thank you. And I don't want money. I don't need, just say thank you. Yan, you know what? Thanks. I appreciate what you did for me. And I've done that to a lot of people. And they'll always do an interview. I would always do an interview and always mention Bakary Sanya's name. These guys will do an interview and be like, Yianni was the first person that put me on. Yianni was the first person that put me on his social media when I had nothing and no one believed in me. And now, Woody and Klein, they don't know who Woody and Klein are. Woody and Klein got 10, they got more followers than me. And they had no followers when they started. And they always say in their videos, Yianni was the only person that wanted to film with us, even though we had nothing. And now they are beasts out there. They're killing it. And good luck. I'm so happy for them. I'm like proud.
It's back what you said. It's not the numbers; it's the quality of those videos. Brilliant. We've got a full house here. This is brilliant. So, any questions? I'm going to get up because we've got the moving rights. Sort my knee out. Has anyone got a question they'd like to ask? And this is your big chance.
To be or Jamie.
Lethal B or JME? So many people don't even know who Lethal B and JME are. I know them both really well. Yeah, I'll say both. I'm good friends with both of them, so I can't choose. That's a weird question though, but yeah.
Just one more question. Now you are the face of the car game.
Hold it higher.
Sorry, you are the face of the car game. Everybody knows you are a pioneer in the string. With the tester truck, we get exclusive. What's happening with that?
So, okay, so for people here that may or may not own a Cybertruck in the UK, and you're not allowed to have a Cybertruck in the UK, and they took one of ours in Manchester, and the police took it, and yeah, so we flew it from California to Albania. We put it on Albanian place. We drove it into the UK. Now the police keep trying to take my Cybertruck away. I'm trying to get it registered in the UK. Right now, I'm still not getting it registered. The UK are not having it. They're not happy about it because they're saying it's on steer-by-wire, the crumple zones, it's got weird edges, Elon Musk, I don't know. So right now, I don't know. I'm trying to get it registered. I want to get it registered. I'm doing everything I possibly can. My car's in Germany at the moment. So I'm trying, but I don't know if I'm going to ever get it registered in the UK.
I had a few people say, "Oh, we hoping to see the Cybertruck." I didn't even know what they're talking about, but I thought it's a Lamborghini. It's beautiful.
The Cybertruck was supposed to come. It was supposed to come, but it got sent to Germany. So, so I gave the Lambos to
Next year will be.
Well, if I get it registered, if they don't crush it.
Fair enough. Any more questions? I'll come back to you.
Hi, so of course you're big now. Or how you manage your network, and then beginning, how did you find all these people, like football players, or how you find them?
So I met Bakary Sanya. He went into a shop that my girl was working in, and she said, "Oh, these football players arrived." And I was like, "Who?" She goes, "Oh, Bakary Sanya." I was like, "Never heard of him." So I quickly Googled him. I was like, "Oh, Arsenal have just signed him." So him and his girl and my girl become friends. I said, "Let's go for dinner." So we went out for dinner. Didn't really speak any good English. He was French, and my French at school was terrible. And we just started talking. And cars is very easy because you can just show cars online. It's easy to just show pictures. And he's like, "I want a car like this." And he wanted a Range Rover, he wanted a wrap, and he wanted screens. And I'd done his car, and he took it to the training grounds. And everyone was like, "Oh my God, but your car's amazing." And we wrapped it in white. Excuse me. And everyone was like, "Your car's amazing. Who done your car?" And he's like, "Oh, this guy Yianni." And I was big in my industry, but not in the celeb world. And next thing I know, William Gallas rings me. He's like, "Come and see me at the training ground." I was like, "Oh my God, why?" And they're walking like, "Yianni, do my car. And literally, it's if you do one good job, that person will usually tell 2 or 3 people. You do a bad job, that person will tell 20 or 30 people, yeah? So try not to do a bad job and try and respect everyone and never cheapen your brand. I could have easily done that job for free because he was a celebrity. No, I get DMs every day. I'll clean your car for free, or I'll do this for free. Please don't do that, guys. Don't offer your product, your service for free. It cheapens your brand so much. If you want to give a discount, or you want to do some sort of deal, yes, of course, do that. But please don't offer something for free, because as a person that's a businessman, that doesn't add value when I see that. When I see that message come through, I'd rather not do it. I'd rather see someone say, "Yianni, I want to do a job. I'm happy to give you a discount. I'm happy to work with you. Can we do something?" I'm more intrigued to reply to that person rather than, "I'll do your car for free." I don't need it for free.
So you build amazing brands for your name alongside with your business. So how did you formatting versus your name and your brand?
So my name's Yianni, and the reason my business is called Yiannimize, because you put Yianni and Customize together, you get Yiannimize. Some people will know that, some people won't. There's an advantage and a disadvantage to having your name as your company. The advantage is it's personal, people know me, it's relatable, I can grow the business a lot quicker. Here's the problem. If I want to sell the business, selling my name, the business is me. Theoretically, there's no value. The business is me. So if you now own Yiannimize, people come to Yiannimize because I'm Yianni from Yiannimize. as much as the business and the brand's amazing, they come because of me. But if this gentleman now owns it, they can be like, yeah, that's not Yianni. It doesn't work.
KSI.
He doesn't know KSIs or Carwow. So I think you have to find that balance, because if you want it to be your business for the rest of your life, that's fine. But if you want it to grow and you want to do something different, you've got to find that balance of choosing a name. People will always go prestige or platinum this or whatever. Choose a cool name that can live forever, but try not to make it so reliant on you as an individual. Because now, if I wanted to sell the business, I've never sold my business, but it would be a problem if I needed to sell my business or my brand.
Do you have a big marketing team or work?
I have 6 people that film and edit for me full time. I do my Instagram, my team do my YouTube, I do my Snapchat. Snapchat's huge nowadays. You can earn so much money from social media. I earn money from TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, brand deals. That's a full-time job with an incredible income, as well as the rapping business, the rental business, property, insurance. I have businesses that people don't even. I own stuff that you guys know, and you wouldn't even know that I'm involved in. But that's the best way to do it. And people need to have multiple incomes. It's great having your single income where that's your money, but I'd love to have 10 incomes that earn me £500 a month. People are like, £500 a month, what are you going to do with that? I've got 10 businesses that bring me £500 a month in. It's a lot of money. You understand? That's £5 grand. Whereas one business, if that goes quiet, that business, what am I going to do? I'm now sitting here thinking, how am I going to pay my bills? Multiple incomes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great general business tips coming out here. So,
Saying.
yeah, really well.
Right, Yianni, I've been watching this since 2014. Talking shares me with a Porsche and everything,
Oh, wow. Chesney with the Porsche.
TMI mixes and everything. But it's been cool to see how much you've come along from the YouTube side to now working in business like Urban, the competitions business, so, Dubai recently as well. What's next? Is Yiannimize going out international? Are you coming away from here? Because I know you got your hands in a lot of pies with that. What is the next step for you, do you see? The next, if we say 5-year plan.
Okay, so Urban is my partner, Simon, who's godfather to my daughter and my business partner up there. So we've got Urban in Milton Keynes. I've got Yiannimize in Enfield where I do the media. I'm funny enough, I'm flying to Dubai tomorrow. So I leave here, head back home and then fly in the morning to Dubai, where I am looking at different things out there. I'm fortunate enough that I have the brand, I have the name that people trust. So when you have a name and a brand that people trust, you can franchise that business. As much as I may not be there hands-on every day, as long as I oversee and I sit on the board, I'm happy to franchise my name out. So there is talks in Dubai at the moment that's going through, but I enjoy social media. I enjoy it. And my other business, like I just sold Yiannimize competitions, so I try and build businesses up and sell them. I don't know what I want to do. I really don't know what I want to do. I want to have fun. I want to enjoy myself. I don't want a 9 to 5. I want to enjoy things and have fun and work with people. I'm fortunate that I can handpick now who I want to work with. And that's an incredible position to be in, rather than when people offer me, oh, do you want to do it? I promise you, I turn down so many deals every day of the week. Oh, do you want to do it? I'll pay you 10 grand to come on it. And I'm like, no, I'd rather not do it because it doesn't align with my brand, or it doesn't. I enjoy this. You see this, meeting people, walking around, having people. I love this. I love talking to people. I'll do this all day long. But someone could offer me 3 times the amount and I wouldn't do it. So just be happy with what you're doing. Find that balance. Don't chase the money. I can't reiterate more than don't chase the money. People are chasing money all the time, but they're not enjoying what they're doing. It's not all about money. People are like, but it's all right for you. You've got money. What I mean is, don't just chase the pounds all the time. Be passionate about something that you enjoy. And if you enjoy it, I promise you the money will come.
I've got a question. I'm going to say my favourite question to last, which is, you've done loads of jobs. People know all these things you've done, but what is your favourite project you've done?
Favourite project? So the one that got me out there the biggest was the Chrome Purple KSI car. When you learn who KSI, now I've got KSI too, you'll be like, oh, okay, so there you go. So I'd probably say the Chrome Purple KSI car. Unfortunately enough, I've done the One Direction tour bus. Do you remember that? Remember that? The Mystery Machine? That was really cool. The Chrome SLR for Galas. That was a game changer. Chrome Turquoise car, Chrome Rose Gold on my cars. There's been so many. Unfortunate enough that I've experienced some incredible highs. I'll tell you probably the biggest pinch me moment. I had a speaking part in Cars 3. And they flew me to Disney, Pixar Studios, to record it. And there was only me and Lewis Hamilton from the UK. had speaking parts like from the UK, and that was like I went to the premiere and I took my kids. They paid me to do that. I would have paid them to do that, and they flew me to Vegas. I've done, who knows Maya Jama? You know Maya Jama? So before Maya Jama was big, me and I'd done 5 days in a car driving from Route 66. Went to Vegas, then we went to Pixar Studios. That was like the biggest. Oh my god!
What I love. Social media. Eh? We do a selfie with everyone.
Yeah, of course, of course.
How do we do it? You phone me?
Yeah, I'll do it. And then if you want to see me pictures or anything you want afterwards, guys, I'm around anyway. Yeah, my car's over there. Right, let's do one turning around.
Yeah, I'm going to get myself in it or something.
If you're here with someone you're not supposed to be with, you might want to duck.
There we go.
Okay. So,
Okay.
are you ready?
I'll duck down. I won't block you out.
Hands up. Okay.
Brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.